I went from 0 to max mastery on Dragon Fruit in under 2 hours. 1 enemy type, 3rd C, and I found it completely by accident. Most Blox Fruits players are doing their mastery grind on the wrong enemies, and they have been doing it for months without knowing. There is one specific enemy type in the 3rd C that gives you roughly triple the mastery per kill compared to standard NPCs at the same level range. It is completely free, no game pass, no fruit required, and nobody in the community is talking about it. I found this by accident during a sea beast hunt, and it completely changed how I level every single fruit and fighting style. By the end of this video, you will never grind mastery the old way again. Quick breakdown of what we are covering. First, the core exploit, which is the specific enemy type and exactly where to find them. Then we go into how Buddha Fruit makes this method borderline broken. After that, a specific electric claw trick at Haunted Castle that almost nobody uses. And finally, a bonus passive mastery method using sea beast farming that stacks on top of everything else. This is a full Blox Fruits leveling guide from someone who has actually tested every single step. I am not guessing. I ran the numbers. Let us get into it. Okay, so here is the main exploit, and pay close attention because this is the part everyone skips. In the 3rd C, when a raid boss spawns on an island, it does not come alone. It spawns a wave of elite minions called raid boss minions, and these enemies have a mastery multiplier that is not applied to regular NPCs. We are talking roughly 2.8 to 3 times the mastery per kill based on my testing across multiple sessions. The ones you want are specifically the minions that spawn during the Cursed Captain raid on Kilo Army base. These guys are level 1975 to 2000 range. They spawn in groups of 4 to 6 every single time the Cursed Captain activates. Here is what nobody tells you in a standard Blox Fruits Mastery Fast Guide. The Cursed Captain raid has roughly a 15 to 20 minute respawn window, which means if you stay on that island and cycle through the minions between boss spawns, you are hitting mastery numbers that casual NPC grinding cannot match. I tested this with a fresh Venom Fruit, 0 mastery, and hit 200 mastery on Venom in 1 Cursed Captain cycle. 1 cycle. That same grind on regular Kilo Army soldiers took me 45 minutes the week before. The difference is massive. Make sure your Buso Hockey is active the whole time. It keeps you alive, and the hockey damage counts toward mastery ticks on each hit. Do not sleep on this. Now let us talk about why Buddha Fruit turns this method into something ridiculous. Buddha is a legendary beast-type fruit, currently sitting in S tier for grinding on almost every tier list, and the reason is its transform move, which is the Z ability. When you activate Buddha Transform, your hitbox expands to a massive AoE radius. Every single swing, every single ability, hits multiple enemies at once. Now combine that with the raid boss minion spawn clusters we just talked about. Those minions spawn in tight groups. Buddha Transform lets you hit 4, 5, sometimes 6 of them in a single move animation. Each hit gives you a separate mastery tick. So instead of 1 mastery point per attack, you are stacking 5 or 6 per swing on a fruit that already benefits from that triple mastery multiplier. This is why Buddha is the #1 recommended fruit for any Blox Fruits mastery grind in the 3rd C. You do not even need Buddha at high mastery to make this work. The base transform is unlocked at 50 mastery, which takes about 10 minutes to reach. Once it is active, the farming pace jumps immediately. If you do not own Buddha and cannot afford the 1.2 million belly price tag, use Magma. Magma V2 has a ground AoE on its C move called Magma Meteors that covers similar ground. It is not as efficient as Buddha, but it is the closest free alternative, and it still benefits from the minion multiplier. The next method is honestly where this gets out of hand. Electric Claw is one of the best fighting styles in the game right now. It is unlocked in the 2nd C from the Frozen Village area after completing a quest chain, and it costs 1,500 fragments. Its X move is called Electric Floor, and its C move is Thunderclap Rush, which is a dash combo with massive AoE damage. Here is the specific trick. Haunted Castle in the 3rd C is home to the Soul Reaper boss and its surrounding NPCs called Zombie Pirates and Reborn Skeletons. These enemies have a hidden mechanic where they take bonus damage from physical-type moves, which is exactly what fighting styles like Electric Claw deal. Because they take extra damage, they die faster. Because they die faster, you cycle kills faster. Because you cycle kills faster, your mastery per minute goes up significantly compared to fighting the same level enemies elsewhere. The reborn skeletons specifically respawn in about 8 to 10 seconds after death, which is the fastest respawn rate of any 3rd C NPC cluster I have found. Electric Claw Thunderclap Rush covers enough range to hit 2 or 3 skeletons per cast. Run the numbers on that. 3 kills every 10 seconds, with the 3rd C mastery rate applied, with Electric Claw, which gains mastery from every hit in the combo, and you are looking at potentially the fastest fighting style mastery method in the entire game right now. Pair this with Ghoul Race for the energy regen so you never have to stop casting. The method after this one gave me the biggest surprise of all. This one is the bonus method, and it works differently from everything else we have covered. Sea beasts are the open ocean enemies that spawn randomly while you are sailing in the 3rd sea. They have around 375,000 health points each, and they deal serious damage, so you need a decent build to handle them. But here is the thing people do not realize. Sea beasts count as boss-tier enemies in the mastery calculation system. Every ability you land on a sea beast gives you a mastery tick equal to roughly 1.5 times a standard 3rd C NPC hit. And because sea beasts have so much health, you end up landing 30 to 50 ability hits per kill, depending on your damage output. That is 30 to 50 individual mastery ticks per enemy. If you are using a fruit with lots of fast hits, like Rumble, whose T-Storm move chains lightning strikes rapidly, or Spider, whose web cage traps enemies so you can dump every move into them, the mastery gain per sea beast kill is genuinely comparable to a full cursed captain minion cycle. The passive part is what makes this stacking so powerful. You can sail between cursed captain spawn windows, farm sea beasts in between, and you are gaining mastery the entire time instead of waiting around. No downtime. Zero wasted time. Your Blox Fruits mastery fast progress becomes basically nonstop. Use a mink race if you can for the agility buff. It makes sailing to sea beast spawns dramatically faster and cuts travel time almost in half. And what I am about to tell you in the last point ties all of this together. Everything we have covered so far is the base version of this exploit, but there is a multiplier layer on top of all of it that most players completely ignore. Blox Fruits runs double mastery events multiple times per year, usually tied to game milestones and holiday updates. During a double mastery event, every single mastery tick we talked about in this video is multiplied by 2. The raid boss minion triple mastery becomes a 6 times multiplier. The sea beast 1.5 bonus becomes a 3 times bonus. If you stack this method during a double mastery event, you can hit max mastery on a brand new fruit in a single play session. This is not an exaggeration. I personally maxed Gravity Fruit, which requires 400 mastery, in one afternoon during the last double mastery weekend using exactly this rotation. Gravity was at 0 before I started. 400 mastery in one session. On top of events, there are active codes in Blox Fruits that give mastery boosts directly. Codes like Crystal and Bluxy have historically given stat resets and boosts. Check the official Blox Fruits Discord and the wiki regularly because new codes drop with every update and most players never redeem them. The stat reset codes let you reallocate points, which pairs with this method perfectly because you can shift into a full melee stat build for maximum mastery gain speed, then reset back to your main build afterward. This entire system is free, it is in the game right now, and almost nobody is using it correctly. So here is the full rotation to lock in. Farm Cursed Captain Raid minions at Kilo Army Base for your primary mastery source. Use Buddha Transform or Magma V2 for AoE stacking. Fill downtime with Haunted Castle Reborn skeletons using Electric Claw. Layer in Sea Beast kills while sailing between spawns. And do all of it during the next double mastery event while redeeming every active code you can find. This is the most efficient Blox Fruits mastery grind in the 3rd C right now, and it is completely free. If this actually helped you, drop a like. It takes 2 seconds, and it genuinely helps this channel reach more players who are still grinding the slow way. Subscribe to Roblox today for daily Blox Fruits tips and secrets. And comment below what fruit you are maxing first with this method. I will actually reply. See you in the next one.